Okay. Match 1 going underway now. And we are headed to Dreamland. Okay. We have a headset, man, so you're gonna have to, like, either shout or take over. No!
Sounds better than me. Oh, man.
So, this is Bill Nye, the Samus guy, for all your Samus matchup needs. We got Sheik versus Samus. Terrible for that Samus player. A moment of silence for this matchup. What this match comes down to is that every time the Sheik gets in, she should be doing considerably more damage than the Samus. And Sheik has all the tools she needs to get in. Got the grab dash attack mix up, as well as aerials that beat just about every one of Samus's options. Samus's only hope is to hold on and crouch cancel when she has it available. Look at this. Yeah, see, like that there is so big, and Samus has no hitbox to contest it. It might, like, and in that situation, in the edge guarding situation, for the mix-up, you might want to drop down low, but then you have to deal with needles and drop zone bear. Alright, back at 0-0. This is the one place where Samus has the advantage. We're gonna see some crouch canceling as well to get in and see if we can get anything started from that. A nice little combo right there. The Dare is an excellent combo starter, but it's really hard to start. Starting at 18 frames, it's a pretty tough move to hit on your opponent. I saw that, pump hits. Dude, that's against a good Sheik. It's not going to be that viable a strategy, anyways. Sheik has all the tools she needs to cut through the missile spam, and you can always just outspace the up B with fair. Which I wonder if the Samus is really familiar with the matchup. That would explain why he wasn't going for the up B as much. A nice little fair. All right, that was kind of dumb. Now here's the thing, to edgeguard Sheik, pretty much every character approaches it the same way. You just take ledge and hit her back off, and then you just do that until they're dead. Like even if they manage to get back, then they just took a bunch of damage. Alright, we got a Sheik grab, should have been down throw, but it's alright, it happens in tournament. Some spacing, some fair spacing, solid choice. Alright, Samus in a weak position, and lost her. Oh! Alright, drop the edge guard. But he's such a jerk. Alright. Should have been a dead Samus. That move lasted 90. Yeah, 94 frames to be specific. And the grab hitbox comes out on frame 18. It is terrible. Alright. This is, I'd say this is a tie game. The Samus has the slight advantage of being able to crouch cancel for 2 more stocks. The Sheik has the advantage of, you know, being Sheik. Overall, I am liking the play coming from the Samus right now. He's definitely holding his space and not letting the Sheik control the tempo of the match. You know, if every hit of the bear connects, it does 20 damage. Yeah.
It's like
Yup. Done. Oh man. Contra until down there, and that's the match. Fly Samus player from OMPM. I like it. I appreciate the science of it. I can see it.
It's really been hitting the books.
Alright. Where are we going? Oh, was that... Okay.
No, that was game 1.
So they struck to Dreamland the first. Yeah, I was about to be like, we're going to a smaller stage. That Sheik was like, I don't want to do that again. Alright. No, apparently just they're doing things. Oh, okay. Alright. So the Sheik came here so that the Samus didn't have as much room to move around in zone, and he wants to get those early KOs on him, because that is he's taking away Samus's strength. Wants to take those stocks early, which you by all means you should as Sheik. Oh man, a nice recovery mix up there with that bombed up. Throws him off stage to... One day, Gingerbread, one day. Alright, we got Alright, Samus is a little bit too high for that forward tilt to connect into the forward air. Still not a bad choice, it's not a good position for Samus. Alright, again, I would say this game is about even. As you can see there, those smaller blast zones definitely helping out Vaulted. Alright, I almost got hit by that bomb setup. Samus combos! Alright. And the read. Samus' forward smash coming out on frame 10 and lasting for a fair amount of time. Solid choice to cover that roll. Alright, we got some more zoning. We got a forward tilt. Kind of dangerous at these percents, so Samus could have crouch canceled and then down D-smashed. More zoning. It looks like OMPM is recognizing some patterns in Vaulted's recovery. It's true, Sheik does kind of have a weak recovery, but you'd be surprised with the options that a high-level Sheik will use. I mean, there's go to ledge, go to stage, and on Yoshi's there's go to platform, as well as varying ball speeds in every one of those options. And of course, there's always the hard read mix-up, where they up B directly above the ledge and then just fall back to it, which is always beautiful to me. Because you're betting that your opponent isn't gonna punish you for that. Alright, but back to the match. We have a Samus in a bad position, and they got back. Some random up B. Probably in a month or two, Gingerbread. It's our next match until it's a regional event, but I'm not sure exactly when it's gonna be. But we recently had our last regional, so it's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, that's our month. Yeah, our monthly is coming up. Alright. We have dash attacks, covering options while your opponent is in the air and trying to come back down. Alright, zoning with the back air. Good option, not the strongest option against Samus, but Samus is at the correct percent for it. We have a tight battle right now. Oh man, Samus roll. You always gotta love seeing a good Samus roll, because it's just such a hard read. Like, you're reading that your opponent is going to overextend so hard that they can't punish it. Samus roll is terrible. We got fairs. Alright. That's not how the tether works. OMPM missed that tether. Alright, and we have this. No, it's okay. See the alright with the NPM, the tether will home in on the ledge. However, in melee, it goes a set distance based on how you're moving. I'm pretty sure your vertical airspeed affects exactly how it aims. At least that's how it feels like. Because if you watch high-level Samuses, they'll air dodge up, and the Zero will end up below them. Whereas I tend to like do it slower, and my Zero will end up above them. Alright. This Volta's getting anxious. Needs to calm down if he wants to take this last stock. Making mistakes against Samus is how you lose. Alright. OMPM on his last legs. Are we gonna see game points? Yes, we are. The SD. Alright. Oh man, so OMPM has to counterpick. This might be a tough one. Alright, what is Velted gonna strike? I'm thinking he's gonna strike Fountain.
Yeah.
Cause you don't want Samus living that long. The only thing is that if he does that, then the Pokemon remains. And no one enjoys that. Even the Samus players sitting there missile canceling, he's just like, I could have been doing something else. This is a strong stage choice. Not as advantageous as it could be, but it definitely leans in Sheik's favor. Those platforms definitely had a good height to fire some diagonal fields, and we're going back.
Ready? Go!
Apparently. OMPM did not believe in the Sheik result on this stage. He thinks he can take it. We got the run back. Dude, I wouldn't do it. This guy must really like this stage. Alright, we had... got some Samus on it. Dumont is a more popular tourney, but we tend to get more out-of-state smashes and smash attempts with my games. That should have been fair. No reason to let that sandwich just hang out. The Samus is out of crouch cancel range. This stock might be pretty good. I know. So here's the thing. Needles will always cancel out charge shots. And you might think, well, the needle is a fairly weak move. The charge shot obviously has more priority. But the thing is with needles and certain other projectiles is that they have hurt boxes. And a hurt box is just the hitbox of the charge shots. That's why it beats it. If it was just a hitbox, then the charge shot would beat it because it takes 25 damage and it's ridiculous projectile. Alright, we have a hard read there from Samus. Weak punish from the Sheik. Dude, like you just can't get out of how hype a good Samus is. You just want to go for it. Yeah, an attempt to crouch cancel this. Something there. The hard read grab that was not punished. Volta struggling to take the down. Just needs to sit back and just play a little top. It's like, Samus doesn't have that many options. We have some Samus grabs, the ever-famous crouch cancel Samus grab. Beautiful option, although incredibly risky. the red charge shot, and Sheik was at a definitely disadvantaged position where that charge shot had a pretty high chance of hitting. So 4 out of 5 options would have ended with that Sheik getting hit by charge shot. Tech away, stay in place, don't tech. Don't tech, tech away, don't tech, stand up. Alright, we have some wave dashes off some platforms trying to be fancy now. Don't get too full of yourself. You're 2 good bears away from losing this stock. And then 2 good punishes will lose your second stock. Use that detail there. High probability of shield hooking. And the very rare, but always fun to see them smash from Samus. The Sheik's trying to get something started. A good choice. Always opt to put Samus above you if you have the opportunity. And we have some option coverage before this match. Reading that name. Good job, vaulted in OMPM.